Right, we'll start this thing. Today, I will show you the first agenda that we have to discuss. Let me to share my screen. Here, this is our syllabus, and now it is day number 3. And day number 3, according to this thing, we want to discuss about the tenses first, but I have checked the things. Tensors is a more theoretical thing, and it will be taking more than 40 minutes. So I will be making a separate video for tensors and these two things, because today we are having this implementation. To do the implementation, it will take like this whole period it will take. So the installation packaging, and we want to do the implementation. So we will go according to that way. So if you follow the things, you will understand what are the things we have to do. So you can ask questions and we'll simply do the implementation. So first of all, I will explain what is this Anaconda and these packages. So with that, we'll start. I think I am audible to you too. Okay. The guy also has joined. Good. Okay. That is, we'll ask this guy. 8198898. Good morning. May I know who you are? Are you there? Hello.
Yeah, you said you're asking what is it?
Right. Is that our no, that is Jetri. No.
I'm
that
sorry.
number IT1918898. Hello. Are you there? What's your name? Are you there? Is that silent? Okay, right. So shall we continue, Jetri? Okay. So first of all, we want to install the packages, the Anaconda package. Okay, we'll see what is this Anaconda. Anaconda is I didn't open my webcam, isn't it? Okay, that's why I feel like a little bit awkward, right? Right. Anaconda. Anaconda means it is the whole environment, the distributed platform to do the machine learning task. So we'll go and see what is this Anaconda. Okay, we'll go to our Chrome browser. Okay, you can use any of your browsers. And we'll go to this one. Okay, here I will be typing Anaconda. Okay, just Anaconda download, Anaconda, go there and check. Here you are having like Anaconda, the world most popular data science platform. We'll go there and check what is this Anaconda. Okay, it is mentioned in the Anaconda. It is a data science technology for a better world. Okay, Anaconda offers the easiest way to perform Python or data science and machine learning on a single machine learning. Anaconda offers the easiest way to perform Python or R-related data science and machine learning on a single machine. That means we can do all the machine learning tasks by using our machine. Okay, this Anaconda will provide all the facilities. Okay, start working with thousands of open source packages and libraries. Okay, it will provide us thousands of packages. Okay, so now may I know what is your machine? Is that the Windows machine or it is a Mac? operating system? What is that, Jetri?
I have Windows.
Windows, good. Okay, if it is Windows, you can go here, the download for Windows. Okay, and with that, the Python 3.9 also you can take. Okay, so here I have installed the things, but for your good take, I will download the things and show you how do we go like that. Is you can just download from here. Okay, if you download this thing, okay, then it will be telling that it is downloading. Okay, now it will be downloading. Okay, since it is 594 megabytes, it will take some time. Okay, in the same manner, you can download the thing. Okay, if you after downloading the stuff, you can install the things. It will take some time. Okay, until it is downloaded, we'll see more facts about this Anaconda. The products Anaconda distribution, Anaconda professional, like that there are several Anacondas features available. I will just go back and come to this product section and see Anaconda distribution. There it is mentioned it is open and usable like that. And what are the features available here? By using this Anaconda, you can have these things. The Jupyter notebook, uh, you can have the access to Jupyter notebook, because when we are working with the data science, it is needed to have an interactive way of typing, the way of coding. So we need to have a code editor which gives interactive features. So this Jupyter notebook is providing that one. So there is a network error. So I will again resume that one. It is going. So you can download the same thing. Okay, right? Then this SciPy. This is also a Python library, and Spider, that is also one of the code editor that we are using in the data science. NumPy, the scikit-learn, Pandas, Matplotlib, PyTorch, and the TensorFlow. All of those things are Python related packages. Why are we using these sort of packages? Because then you do not want to code much. Okay, you can easily give the guidelines and you can build your own model. Okay, so using Anaconda, you can have access to all of those things very easily. Okay, that's why we are getting this one. So in this Anaconda repository, they have mentioned there are 8,000 open source data science and machine learning packages available. Anaconda built and compiled for all major operating systems and architecture. Now, there is something called Conda. We'll read that thing as well. Conda. Conda is an open source package and environment management system that runs on Windows or Mac OS or Linux. Conda quickly installs, runs, and updates packages and their dependencies. It also easily creates, saves, loads, and switches between environments on your local computer. It was created for Python programs, but it can package and distribute software. Now, this Conda means it is a package management system. Now, if you want to install any of the Python related or any other library that you're using in the machine learning, by using this Conda, it can easily manage. You can easily install the things by using this Conda. Okay. Then Anaconda Navigator. Okay. What is this Anaconda Navigator? Our desktop application lets you easily manage integrated applications, package, and environments without using the command line. Now, there are two ways of handling this Anaconda distributed platform. One thing is command line interface. Okay, that means like it is like Windows has a command prompt. Like that, you want to type the commands and you can get your work done. That is, we are calling command line utilities, command line interface, CLI. Okay, if you are new to coding, it will be quite difficult for you, but you want to adapt to that situation as well. Then this Anaconda Navigator, what it is doing, it will give the GUI facility. That means without using the coding things, by just clicking the buttons, you can get your work done. Okay, that's why you will be having this Anaconda Navigator. Okay, then the cloud environment backup. Connect Anaconda Navigator to our community portal, Anaconda Nucleus, to securely store your local environments in the cloud. To your things store in the cloud environment without storing in your local system, you will be having this cloud environment backup. Okay, still this is running. Okay. Okay, those are the things you want to know about this Anaconda. Then I have shown that you are downloading this thing for a 595 package. Okay, still it is like 290 thing. Now, like this way, what you can do, you can download. After that, you can install. So until it is working, I will be moving to the further things. Further things means I will start my install. I will start my implementation. So I will see now. Suppose you have downloaded and installed the Anaconda. So if it is so, how is your machine can see the things? I will show you that one. I will just type here Anaconda. Okay, here you can see this Anaconda prompt. This is the Anaconda prompt. This is like the Windows command prompt. And by using the commands, you can operate this one. Okay. And the other thing, Anaconda, you can see this one is the Anaconda Navigator. Okay. If it is the Anaconda Navigator, okay, it will take some time to load. Okay, now it is working. Okay, right. Now this is like the control panel for your Anaconda Navigator. Okay, this has like anything. What you want to do now, you can see now this is Jupyter. Okay, Jupyter means it is. I told it is something that you can code. It is a code environment. Okay, by clicking this thing launch, you can launch the Jupyter notebook. Okay. Right. Then what will happen? You will be getting this one. This is your Jupyter notebook environment. Okay, I will put me to this side. Okay, then the good practice is you can come to this new thing. You come to this new, and there something called Python text file folder. Come to this folder. Okay, you can create your own folder there. Okay, if you create that one, it will come to here. Now this untitled folder file, that was the folder that I have created now. Okay, I have created for the local guys. That is this one, untitled folder 4. Now for you, it is untitled folder 5. Now open this one. If you open this one, what you can see, this environment you can see. Now here, first of all, now when you are working with the data science or machine learning work, first of all, you have to have the data set because we are dealing with the data. So you upload your data set. Okay, come to this upload part. Okay, there I have already taken a data set called add. Okay, add.csv. It is a CSV file, and open this one. Now that file has come to here, but I didn't upload it. What you want to do? Click this upload. Now it will be coming to this environment. Okay, is that clear, Jetri? Are those things clear? Launching Jupyter Notebook and creating a folder and uploading your dataset. Is that clear?
It is clear, but what I'm trying to understand here is like this is the frame or the screen where you would add all the data sets.
Yeah, this is the place where you are adding your dataset. Okay, you can add any data set. Now here I have used a ready-made data set. Okay, we'll see what are the, how do we get the data sets also we'll see. Okay, there are some repositories to take the data set. So again, I will go to my browser. Okay, I will take another one here. There is a very famous dataset repository, which is called Kaggle. Okay, come to this Kaggle. Then there, first of all, you have to have account. After that, you can go there. There, then you can search for the data. Okay, you can search anything. Okay, some kind of missettings were there. Just click this HR analytics and you can see some of the data. Okay, I will check this one. Now, if you go here, you can see there is they have used the data set and they have done some operations. Okay, we'll move to another data. Okay, we'll take this one. Okay, from here it is mentioned download, but you go inside the data. Okay, now you can see it is comma separated. That means it is a CSV file. Now this is a HR dataset. By here you can download that dataset. Okay, after that you can install the dataset. I will resume this one. Okay. Okay, now this thing is finished. Okay, now the Anaconda installation is finished. Not the installation, Anaconda download thing is finished. Okay, it is done. No? Right, now I was discussing with what we call this data sets. Okay, here you can download any of the data sets that you need. Okay, after that, if it is something like it is zip file, you can extract and you can have the CSV file. Okay, after that, what you want to do, you have to go to your Jupyter notebook and you have to upload that data set to your folder. Okay, that was the thing that I have discussed now. Okay, now since we have download in this part, okay, what you want to do, you go to this folder, the Anaconda thing. Okay, you can see now this thing. What you want to do, double click and run it. You just double click and run it. Now it will be moving. Okay, now what do you want to do? You put like just next. Then it will be installed. Next. The license agreement. Okay, you can just read the things. If you If you accept the terms of agreement, click I agree to continue. I agree license agreement. Just me is the recommended thing. So we'll go according to that. Okay, then next. Okay, destination folder. If you want, you can change that one. I don't want to change this thing. Space required is 3.5 gigabytes and space available is to 25.9. So it's okay. So I can go ahead. Anaconda is not empty. Is to there the Anaconda is not empty. So they mention there because I have already installed the Anaconda. Therefore, it is not empty. So what I will do, I will check another place because the same thing then will be override. So if you want to change this one, come to this browse part. Okay, I will have it is in desktop. Is it okay? It is not a good practice to put it in the desktop, but I will do like that. I will put it in the desktop. Make a new folder. I will write the name as Anaconda. Okay. Okay. Then click Anaconda. Let's browse this one. Desktop. There I have created the folder called Anaconda. Where is it? Anaconda. Okay. Right. There I will put next. The same thing is there. The browser. Come to this one. Okay, we'll put it somewhere here. This place. Shall we put? Yeah, I will put it in this place. This one. Okay. The next thing. HP is also not empty. This place. There, come to this one. Yeah, this is the Anaconda thing. Okay. Select the folder Anaconda in there. Why it is happening like this? We will see. See users potentially good. That is also not. And put it to the patch. Shall I put it to the documents? Okay. Right. Then we'll put next. Okay. This folder is not empty, so but that is also not empty. We'll again go back and see. Please select the type of installation you would like to perform for your Anaconda. Then go here. Space, because why it is not empty, something like that. The reason is now we want to have a space of 3.5 gigabytes. So what is the best thing what you want to do? You go see users HP thing and create a file called something. Now the here Anaconda 3 is available there. So what you want to do is you can go to the C file here. Okay, according to your way, you can decide. Now here I will, if I go my computer, now 25.8 is remaining. So what I will be doing, I will go to my C and in the users thing, okay, in the HP, I can see here Anaconda 3 that I have already downloaded. Okay. If I put like Anaconda, yeah, this thing is there. So I will create another one, another folder called just I will put it here something Anaconda. Anaconda, just I put the name as Anaconda. Okay, Anaconda. Now I will come to my this one. Here I will browse the thing and come back to the place called this PC and there the C file, isn't it? Called this thing Anaconda. Just Anaconda. Yeah, this one. Anaconda, I think. There, yeah. You can go there. And advanced options, add Anaconda 3 to my path. That is not needed. Advanced options, you can put this thing, click. So register Anaconda 3 as my default Python. I will take this default Python. If what will happen, a version of Python 3.9 is already at, okay, that is already available. We recommend that if you want Anaconda registered as your system Python, you unregister this Python first. If you easily know this what you want, click OK. Otherwise, click cancel to continue. Okay. Click cancel. So install the things. Okay. Now it is getting installed. Now, if your system does not have Python, you don't want to cancel that one. You can just OK the things. Then it will the Python package will be installed. But why I have done like that? Because I have already have Python in my system. Jetri, how was that? Did you get the things? Did you get the things? Why that Anaconda is not installed and to that the earlier folder, and why it is now installed? Did you get those points?
Is it because you are essentially kind of like putting all the parts together?
Yeah, because I have already done the things and already installed, and the when it is override to the same things, it is not allowing to do that one. And when I try for the other folders, the space is not enough. Okay. So only the space is remaining in that C folder. So they have gone there and created another folder called Anaconda, and to that one I have installed. Is it clear?
Yeah. But so this has nothing to do with the cloud. You're just installing everything right now.
Yeah. Just installing the things. Okay. Those things. Okay, because some guys they got problems for the installation processes. That's why I I want to give you all those things fundamentally. That's why the things again. So I think you are okay with these things, ne? So now this is getting installed. So after that we can work with this one. So I think now this part will be going. Solomon, how are you doing?
Yeah, hello. I'm very good. How about you?
Okay, fine. For how about that installation for you? Were you there?
Yeah. No. I think I just joined. So.
Okay. I think you can go through the recording and you can understand how is the installation process is going. Okay.
Okay.
Now we can work on the things. Okay. Since it is getting installed, we'll keep this thing there. Okay, I will use the previous installation process, and I will work according to that now. Okay. Now I will again go to this one. Okay, I have already installed the things and I have launched the Jupyter. I have uploaded my data set, which is called add.csv, and I will work according to this thing now. Now, after this thing, you come to this new thing. Okay, click this Python 3. Click this Python 3. Okay, then your Python file will be loading. Now, this is your Jupyter Notebook environment. Okay, here you can do the things. Now, first of all, I will explain how you work with this Jupyter. Okay, if you want to put the heading, now this is the coding environment. This code, the code in here. Now, if you want to put the text here, you can come to this one and get this markdown thing. And there you can put the heading or you can put the text. Well, how do you do that one? You can just put the shift and hash mark, shift and hash mark, and there then write the any heading. Now I am going to do a very simple machine learning problem. That means, if you confident enough with this simple machine learning implementation, you can work with anything. Okay, because from this simple thing, I will explain all the things what you want to do. Okay, I will write addition of two numbers using machine learning. Okay, after that you can use shift enter, or otherwise you can use the run, because going to this one and focusing is little bit difficult. So shift and run will be easy. Okay, right, like this way the heading will come. Or again, if you put like this what we call come to this markdown. If you want to put a heading, again come to this markdown. If you put like double hashes like this way, I think you guys a little bit familiar with HTML. Okay, there is a way of putting heading. Okay, if you put this double hashes, the size of the heading will be reduced. Okay, if I put again the same thing, addition of two numbers using this ML. Okay, yes. Okay. Now you can see the size is reduced. Okay. If you put 3, again size will be reduced. Okay. That's the way you are using this markdown. Well, now I don't want this one, so I can remove this one, come to this cut thing, this scissor, you can remove this. And here something called insert. By insert, this one, insert above means you can put a cell above, like this type of cell you can put above to this one. Okay, now you can see that thing has generated. And if you put a cell below to this level, you can come to this one and create something there. Okay, those are the very basic things you want to know. Now I do not want this one, so I will cut this one. I will remove this one as well. Okay, now you can work here. Now I have put this addition of two numbers. The text is there. Now I can do the coding. Okay, now I have already installed my what? Dataset. Now I have to load the dataset. Okay, load the dataset, and I want to read the dataset. Those things, reading, deleting, updating, okay, and inserting, updating, what we call reading and deleting. Those things, create, update, okay, read and delete. We'll call it as CRUD. Okay, I will put like something to understand you, to make you more understand. I will put another heading here and put yes, a slash. Okay, CRUD. CRUD stands for create, update, sorry, read, update, delete. This CRUD, that is the actual manipulation, the manipulation with the things. Okay. So to do the data set manipulations, we will be using a special library in Python. We call it as the Pandas. Okay. I will put this one as we can use Pandas library. Okay. Okay. I am just writing these things in order to make you understand. Okay. So because you guys are not that familiar with the programming, that's why I'm explaining all of these things. Okay. Okay. This is unnecessary things, but I have just put in order to understand, make you understand. And so there is a way of getting these libraries. Okay. First of all, you have to install the Conda. Okay. Then you can get it to this environment. So you can import the things. Okay. You can import the things. So in order to make you understand the things, I have created my presentation as well. I have make the things. Now we have installed the things. Now this is the way you have to go. You have to create a folder, create a Python file we have done, upload the dataset we have done, the download the things we do at the last. The virtual environment thing we will be later discussing. Now we are going to discuss this end-to-end implementation. So we have to get some libraries. One library is called the NumPy and the other thing is called the Pandas. And here, this first implementation, we can work with the Pandas. Okay. Okay, so why we are using this Pandas? Pandas is for the data manipulations. Okay, there also I will explain certain things in the Pandas. Okay, now we can load our data. Okay, there is some way of getting this one. I will just copy this one and then I will explain to you. I will come to my Jupyter. Okay. Okay, see, now this thing, since it is not painted, I will remove. Okay, see this one. Okay, the way of writing this one. Okay, I want to read my data set. Okay, to read the data set, first of all, what you want to do, you want to import a Python package which is called Panda. So above to this cell, I will insert, okay, Pandas. Okay, it is a way of importing this. Import Pandas as PD. Okay, now we are getting this Pandas library to do the dataset manipulations task. Okay, and since always writing this Pandas is difficult, I will make a short name, that is PD. Okay, then after that you can put shift and enter. Now it is okay. Now it will be coming to this one. This is the way you are going to read your dataset. Okay, forget this data thing. Okay, this is the way you are going to read this one. pd.read_csv. Here, okay, you can hear this part. This is the single quotation here. Here you want to specify the name of your dataset. What is the name of your dataset? Come to your folder. That folder, this is your dataset. Okay. These are the things available in your dataset. Okay, now come to this data and copy paste this one. Copy, come to your Jupyter, and here Control V. Okay, what will happen now? Then Shift Enter. You can load your dataset. You can read now your dataset. Okay, after getting you can read the dataset. But now you want to get this dataset to any place in your environment. Okay, to writing always this thing is difficult. So therefore, I will put a name for this data set. Okay, that is I will put like data. Okay, I have put like data. Now if I put like shift enter, okay, that is loading. So if you want to get this thing, you give this name. The name is for data. Okay. Okay, this is the way of reading your data. Okay, data equals pd.read_csv, and you are specifying the name of the dataset. Is that clear? Is that clear? Jedri and Solomon? How is the things? Tell me whether you understood the things or not.
Yeah, I understand. But so I think I have a question. So the question is if you have an Excel data, okay, you see the
So I didn't get it.
I said if you have an Excel data, okay.
Yeah. Excel data. Excel data.
How can you change it to the comma separated values?
Okay. The Excel data, what we're doing, you are putting here underscore, that is not then CSV, you will be putting here Excel, XCL. Okay. Or otherwise, the easiest way is you can have the Excel data set. You will be converting into a CSV file format. No, because normally the machine learning things we are dealing many. We will be dealing mostly in comma separated values. Okay, so you ask this one, why you have taken this thing? Oh, what is your question again? Can you repeat the question?
So the question is, how can I change an Excel format to a comma separated value and then use it for the machine?
Yeah. You can convert this. Actually, this data set was Excel sheet. Okay, I have converted into a CSV file format and use that one. In the Excel file, there is when you are saving the Excel, okay, you can save it as what we call CSV format. Okay, you can save it like a CSV and then get it. Okay, that way is easy.
Okay.
With Excel also you can go. Only the thing is you can just change this underscore thing as Excel. That's the only difference. Okay, but normally we will be converting into a CSV file and going. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Sure.
Okay, we load the things. Okay, good. Ask questions. Okay, from a very much stretch, you can ask the thing. Now another one. Now this one is a very simple data set. So you can, it doesn't harm when you load all the data here. But suppose like you will be getting a very huge data set for your research or your practical environment. Normally you are getting very huge data set. Then loading that one will be interrupting your IDE. Okay, because loading a high data set means it will be giving you an interruption. Therefore, normally we won't load our complete data set here. Okay, we will get only a part of the data set. So we will just read the head of the data set or tail of the data set to understand the things. So how do we do that? Use this command. Okay. Do not copy paste these things, okay, because I'm doing like this way in order to make the time efficient, but you guys want to practice these things, therefore always type the things. Okay, so by using this data.head, okay, data.head, okay, you can and shift enter, you can see the head of that one. And also if you go like data.tail, you can see the tail of that one. That means the bottom part of that one. Okay, normally we will be doing only this one. Okay, data means our data set here. Where this name you can have any name. Okay, that is the specified name here only you are using. Okay, I think you guys clear up to that level. Okay, now you want to see how many columns and rows are available in your data set. There you can use this data.shape. Okay, data.shape. Okay, that is not the method. Okay, therefore we are not putting like parentheses there. Okay, only did this data.shape, and you can enter, and you will be getting the first number implies how many rows are available. There are 19 rows. Okay, here you can see there are 19 rows. Okay, from 0 to 18. There are 19 rows available and 3 columns. Okay, X, Y, and sum. Okay, these are the features, the attributes of the variables, and this is our output. Okay, we are going to take addition of 2 numbers. Okay, 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 2 is 4, like that. This is the data that we are using. So by using this data set, what we are going to do, we are going to predict for any number by adding those things, we are getting something. Okay, we are not programming, we are using the data set and we are going to get the prediction. Okay, so that is the data shape. Okay, then I will explain you what are the steps of the machine learning. These are the magic 7s of the machine learning problem. Okay, if you thoroughly engage with these steps, that means you can do any type of machine learning problem. So we'll just understand about these things. The first step is the pre-processing, EDA, and the feature selection. If you guys have gone through the previous lessons, okay, you can understand what is called the pre-process. You can understand about the EDA and the feature selection. Pre-processing means, guys, you are arranging your data set. If there are some missing values or anomalies, you will remove those things. Okay. If there are missing values, you can fill those missing values. Or if there are some anomalies, you can remove those anomalies. EDA process means exploratory data analysis. There, what you are doing, the main target of this EDA is identify the relationship between input and the output. Identify the relationship between input and the output. Okay, so you have to have some kind of graphical representation. There only you will be understanding. Okay, this input relate to this output in this way. By that way, you will understand the thing. Okay, feature selection. There you will understand what are the features. Okay, what are the best features, like that. Then after that, you will identify what are your inputs and what are your outputs. Then scale the values. Scale the values means, guys, in some cases, you have one feature, the length of one feature or the size of one feature will be very much different from the other feature. Okay, that means the variation of one feature is very much different with the other things. Like now here, if I mention like this number x, here if I consider this column 1, 2, 4 like that varying. Okay, and this one also the same way varying. Okay. But consider like this feature is like length and this feature is like weight. Okay, then if it is the length is like centimeters, it will be like hundreds, 200s, 300s like that varying. And if it is weight, like it will be varying. Suppose it is like 20, 30. Okay, then there is a difference. Okay, the variation, there is a difference. So when it is like that, you want to make it to the same scale, then only you can visualize it properly. So that we will be using automatic scale for that one. We will be naming it as the feature scale. Okay, you want to have that ability. Then train test. All of these things are automatically doing by using the libraries. Train test split. That means in our data set, part of the data set we have to make it as our training set, and the other part we have to make it as the test thing. That is called the train test split. After that, we have to train the model. Then we want to evaluate what is the best suit model for our purpose. After that, we have to send it for the production deployment. Okay, those are the 7 things. So before to do the pre-processing, we will be using this info method and identify whether there are some null values. Okay, if there are missing values only, we want to do some pandas operations and handle those missing values. So I will be coming to this one. What I will do, my dataset name is data.info method. Info, okay, shift enter, now here I can go there and see. Now, what is the meaning of this one? This 0 means the first column. This is the 0th column. Okay, this is the 0th one. This is not considered as a column. This is the 0th column. This is the first column, and this is the second column. The 0 column is X. The 0 column is X. The first column is Y. The first column is Y. This is Y. And there is no null values because all of these things are filled. Null values means there are some values are missing. But here there is no missing value. Therefore, it is mentioned 19 non-null, 19 non-null, and the sum is also 19 null. And the data type is also available. Suppose that there are some missing values available, we want to do some operations there. Okay, since it is the first thing, there is no missing value. So I don't want to do any operations. If there is, in the second project, I will be explaining if what will happen, what are pandas operations we have to do when there are some missing values available. That is the data.info method. Before to do the processing, you want to go to this data.info and understand whether there are some missing values or not. Okay. If there are some missing values, it will mention as null or NaN. Otherwise, it is not mentioned as not null. Now, I told about pandas. Pandas is the most important library for the basic things for the data manipulations task. By using pandas, it will offer us something called data structures. Data structures means the way of storing the data. Now, pandas has two main data structures. Can you see, guys? By using this pandas, I have stored the data in this tabular format. Okay, I have used a CSV data, but you can see like it is storing it like Excel way. Okay, Excel way. That means in a tabular format. Okay, that means data is stored in a way that you can visible. The two important ways of storing. One thing is the data frame is like this way. Okay, like Excel way stored. And the other is series means like one column vector or a row vector, like this way. This way or this way, storing data, not like a table way, like a column or a row. You can store the things that is called this way. Okay, pandas using those. Okay, and you want to understand something in the data set as well. The independent variables and the dependent variable. The independent variables means actually those are the what we call the features that you are taking. Those things, the independent variable, and the dependent variable means it is your output. Now, when you consider your output, okay, always you have taken like the real numbers there. That means the continuous values you are getting. So you can easily understand this is a regression type problem because you can have any number there. Okay, 1, 1, 2, and 1.1, 1.1, 2.2, like that. The all the values in the real number you can take. Okay, therefore it is a regression type problem because as the output, if you are taking continuous values, you guys remember in the first day I told it is a regression type of problem. Can you remember, guys, the regression? Can you remember the basics of the regression? Supervised learning. There are two main classification for the supervised learning. One thing is the regression, other thing is the classification. If you are getting a numerical value and it is a continuous, we can consider it as a regression type problem. Can you guys remember that? Hello, are you there? Hello, Gentry, are you there? Do you remember that one? Hello.
Hey, sorry. Yeah, I'm here. I was just driving.
Okay. The regression. Can you remember the regression? If it is a continuous value, if you are getting the output as a continuous value, it is a regression. Okay. Right.
Okay.
Okay, right. Then the EDA process. That means our next step is to do the EDA. EDA means identifying the relationship between input and output. Now here we have two inputs and one output. Each of the inputs we want to check with the output as a graphical way. So that we will be again using another library that is called the Matplotlib. Okay. So you guys, you can use this command. First of all, you want to import this matplotlib. Okay, the whole name for that one is matplotlib.pyplot. Okay, so you want to import this matplotlib.pyplot and give a short name for that one. We will use plt. You don't want to always use plt, but the normal way you are using it as the plt. You are using this one. I will be copy this one. Here you can paste it. Okay, this is the way of importing the things. Okay, I will shift enter. Okay, now what do you want to do? You want to plot the variation now, and you want to plot x with the sum. X means one variable here. Okay, x I have just put as x. Okay, you can because the data set, the first feature is x. That's the way I have named that one. Okay, I want to check with this x feature with the sum. Okay, so so you want to plot it. So plt.scatter, that is the way you are getting a scatter plot, and parenthesis in the data set you want to take this x feature. So data inside this square bracket you put x under this single commas and then sum. Okay, whatever you want to do, you have to plot this way. Okay, you guys don't copy paste like this. Okay, plt.scatter, put a parenthesis, data. Yeah, is that clear, Jedri? Any question?
Yes. No,
okay.
No question.
Okay. I will upload this PowerPoint presentation also, but don't copy paste. Okay, what you want to do, because you are learning from the beginning. So always to have the practice, write it and get it. Okay, that's the first thing. Okay. Okay, then it will be visualized. Your x variable and your sum, it will be varying like this way. In the same manner, you can check it for the, okay, after getting this one, okay, if you put one command, you can take it and copy paste, but the first instruction, don't copy paste. Here, now you can check it for the y variable and the sum. There also you can run it and see. Okay, you can see the visualization like this. Now you can see some kind of anomalies. Now this point is somewhat deviated. Okay, but you can see some kind of linear relationship here. And here also this point is somewhat, no, this point is so that point. Okay, the best fit line you can see. You can see some kind of linear relationship, but this point is somewhat anomaly behavior is occurring over this. Okay, if you have to go like this, if you go like this way, that means this point is anomaly. Okay, so anyway, you can see a somewhat linear way. So by plotting these things, you can understand initially, you can understand our model is behaving like a linear way. So since it is a regression type problem, you can use the linear regression. You can understand that one by plotting these things. That's why we are doing EDA. Okay. We have done that. Then the next thing is you got an idea about what is your algorithm using. So we'll decide we are using linear regression. After that, what do you want to do? We want to store our features. Okay, store our feature metrics and the response metrics. Okay, there are two things you want to understand. One thing is the store feature metrics and the response. Okay, I will put a heading and put it. Okay, this is the EDA process.
Hey,
Shall I
I
put
have a question.
yeah, ask.
What is the feature vertex you said? Is that what you said?
A good question. Yeah, I am going to explain that. I will put a heading for that one, then you can understand the things. I'm not done here.
I was just wondering because I was thinking of like machine. What is it called?
Yeah. Now I'm
machine vector. What is it?
Yeah. Now I'm going to explain that. Yeah. I am going to. What is that vector? Yeah, I will explain. Here I will put the heading and explain. Okay, and then we can easily understand the thing. Okay, feature matrix. You are asking what is this thing, isn't it? Okay, is that so? You are asking what is the meaning of these things, isn't it? Jedri is there?
Can you hear me?
Jedri, are you there? Okay.
Yeah.
Now this feature matrix means, now suppose you have the features. This X and Y are your features. Okay, isn't it? And sum, that is your target. Your output is called as the target. Okay. Now you have here you have only two features. But when it is a complex problem, you will be having more features. Now, before to train the model, first of all, you want to store your features. Storing your features all together, you want to specify one variable. That is called feature matrix. Okay, that feature matrix means you are storing all of your features in one variable. Is that clear? Now, how many features do you have here? Two features. Okay. How many targets you have? One target. Okay. You want to give name for these things. Okay, because now there are two features, and both those two features you have to store in a one location. Okay, because you want to specify what are your now to do the model, you want to identify what are your inputs and outputs. Okay, all those inputs we will be calling as a feature matrix. All of your output we will be calling as the response or the target. Is that clear? If I mention that one, you will get the thing. Okay. Now, by using this capital X, you will be storing all of your features. That is your feature matrix. This X is your feature matrix. This simple Y, by using this simple Y variable, what you are going to do, you are storing your output or the target. That is called your vector. Is that clear, Jetri? Is that clear, Solomon?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Jetri,
you
how
said
about
the vector, you're using the word vector to just
that
represent.
is the name for that. There is the name. That means we are using we are telling our output as a vector, the name for that part. Okay.
Right. Oh, vector Y. Oh, okay. Matrix.
There is no relationship between the mathematical vector and the things. Okay, the name for that one. The feature we will be calling as the matrix, and the target we will be calling as the vector. Okay.
Gotcha. Like tangent lines we're looking over here. Okay.
Okay. Now what I doing? Now this inside of this capital S, the naming convention is also you want to get the things. Naming convention. Now the matrix we will be using capital X. Okay, to store all the features, we will be using capital X, and to store the target, we will be using simple Y. Now here we are taking this one.
What is the reasoning for this?
That is just the naming convention because in order to avoid the conflicts. Now, as an example, we can take like this thing also. We have taken like simple X and simple Y. They are in the our data set components. When we want to represent, we will be using the simple letters. Okay.
Okay.
Then the same thing will be there. You will be getting some conflicts. Therefore, always we will be using capital X for that. Okay. Got the point? Did you get that point? Why are we using capital X for the features? Store the features. Okay. For the reason is here you will be getting some simple values. Okay. And this one we are not using a variable. We are using some kind of name for that one. So that's why we are using Y for that one. We will be taking, okay, just the naming convention. And then we'll be taking this one. And I'm going to say, store this one. Okay. Here, if you see this Y is not according to the correct format. No. Okay, that's there. I have stored the things. Okay, that's clear. So far, good. How about that? You give some responses, guys. Hello. Hello, are you there?
Oh, I didn't realize you were talking to me.
Yeah. You understood the things? So
Yeah,
far,
yeah,
okay.
I understood. Thank you.
Okay. Right. Solomon also okay?
I'm absolutely okay.
Okay. That means here up to there is no anything. What you want to do, I have explained how to store the features and how to store the output. Okay. The inputs you are storing under capital X. Okay. This data means our data set name. There you are specifying what are your features. The Y means your output. And as output, you are getting the sum. Now, after that, you want to split your data, train and test. Like that, you want to split. Okay. There are three things you want to understand. First thing is you want to split the data as training and testing set. Then after that, you want to train the model. You want to train the model. After that, you want to test the model. So that you will be using another library. You can see, guys, yeah, we are always dealing with the libraries, guys. Okay, Python libraries. Why? To make our things easy. Okay. This library is the heart of all the machine learning things. We will get a scikit-learn, okay, sklearn. The short format is the sklearn, scikit-learn library we are using. Okay, there we will be using this sklearn model, and automatically it will split our data. The import train underscore test split. By using that command, you can automatically split your data. Okay, you get this one. Okay, after when you are doing this one alone, okay, you can get the things. Okay, now just understand, try to understand the things. Okay, these things, this is the method. Okay, these libraries, some computer scientists have done that one. So you want to use those things only. Okay, this is the way it is splitting. You have to give that command. That's it. Okay, then thing is now you just get this train and testing. I will explain what we are doing here. Here, see. Here, come to this this bracket and put shift and tab together. Then you will be opening this type of thing and go to this plus sign. Here's something called docstring. Go there and take the string there. You can see this one, xstring. These are the parameters that you want. Take all these parameters here. I will take this one here. Okay. I have written this one in order to get that part. Now I don't want this. Copy this one, and there are some dotted values. I will remove this one. Okay, here. Come to this point, guys. Okay, what you want to come to just type train underscore test underscore split and come to this bracket and put what tab and shift. Okay, then you will be getting something called a docstring. There you can get this part. Okay, this part, and copy and paste it. I will tell you why you are doing like that way. Okay, and I will put like this way, shift enter. Then x underscore strain, we'll say to understand our training data. Okay, you can say this is your training data from your data set. This is the whole data set. There, they will specify only this part as your training set. This is a fixed set for you. What is this one? The random underscore state. It is randomly putting this training thing. Okay. Automatically putting a fixed value, but it is randomly taken. We'll change this value up to like 2. Okay, random 2. We'll again run this one and run this thing. See guys, now it is changed. Now different value. Different value, but it is fixed. Again, if you run this one, it won't change. Okay. See, the same thing. Same thing is there. Now this is your training set. We'll take this is like 20 or something. Now see there, run. Here run. Now it is another value. Okay, another value. Okay, normally the default value is 42. I will put it like 42. Okay, if it is 42, if you run this one, this is 13, like that way it is coming. Okay, what will happen if you remove this random underscore state? Now see, run, this thing run. Now it is 16 something, but see, again if you run, now it is changed. Again, we'll see. Again change. That means your training set is always changing. This cannot happen because you should have a fixed training set. If your training set is changing always, how do you know what are the things that you have trained? Therefore, guys, we want to have a parameter called random underscore state to make your randomly selected values fixed. You want to have fixed values for your random train set. So we are using a parameter called random underscore state, and you have to assign a numerical value for that one. The default value is 42, but you can have any number. Okay, you can have any number. Tell me guys, is that clear? Is that clear? Ask any questions. Okay, I'm okay for questions. Okay. Solomon, you have to do a machine learning. What is that research? So you have to understand what are the things you are doing here. So is that clear? Very basic things I'm explaining.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
Okay, right.
I wanted to just ask for like a resource that you might know that I'm not aware of, as it relates to like maybe the tools or like the the coding aspect, like the programming part, like what I'm sure there's like a Python like handbook or something. Like, do you have a handbook that you refer to, like, when you're really doing some challenging projects?
Can you repeat this one? I didn't hear the question properly.
Yeah, do you have like a handbook that you use or that
Yeah. This one. Yeah, I will show you the handbook. This you guys refer this. Okay, this is the best book for the machine learning and the data science things. I am referring so many books, but for you guys, I will show you the first book that you want to refer. Okay, and it is the here this one. Okay, the hands-on machine learning with scikit-learn and TensorFlow. You can easily understand the things. Okay, just it is like a storybook, and you can go there and understand the things. I will put this thing in your chat.
Yeah, this is awesome. Yeah, thank you. If you could put in the chat.
Okay. This one. That's good. Huh? I know that USA guys, they are fun to read, but in our guys, they do not like to read a lot. I'm very happy to see guys who are willing to read the things. Okay, if you read, you can understand a lot of things. Okay, now I know that you guys have to learn Python from the beginning level. So if you are willing to, yeah, I will provide you resources. Okay, there is a way of following the resources. Okay, don't have so many resources. The first finish something. Okay, after you mention that, yeah, I have done that part. Okay, then I will provide you the second book as well. In that way you go. Is that okay? Now it is loading. Okay, it will come.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I understand.
It will be coming. Okay, it will be loading. Okay, once it's reached, tell me. Okay, because it is 31.52 megabytes. Right, we'll move to the other things. Okay, xtrain, x_train is okay. And this is your book. Now all the things are there. Okay, the very fundamental level, it has been explained. This is the what we call the Bible for the machine learning people. Right. Then the next thing, okay, I have explained about the importance of this random underscore state as well. Now you want to import your trained model. Okay, there also you are using the Python scikit-learn, and you are going to import your model. Now we have understood about our training set by using that methodology, random underscore state. You have got that one. Now what you want to specify what is your model. We told that we are using linear regression, but those things also you want to have automatic way. So we are using this one. We are using scikit-learn library, and we are getting this one. So I will be just going there and put it here. It is better put heading. Okay, I am not always putting the headings. You guys do the things. Okay, you can make it creatively, because in order to make the time efficiently, I will ignore the comments, but for this thing only I will use. What's that? Importing your model. Importing the model. There, what you want to do? you're using this scikit-learn thing. Okay, there you can create an instance. Okay, there you want to create an instance. Okay, how do you create the instance? You have to give the name. What is your model name? And remember this, when creating an instance, you have to specify this parenthesis there. That's the way you are creating an instance. Okay, creating an instance. Okay, then what you want to do, you want to train the model. Okay, to train the model, you will be using this command model.fit. By using model.fit, what you can do, you can train your model.fit. Okay, I will shift enter. Okay, then what will happen? If you get this like linear regression, something like this way, that means your model is getting trained. Okay, it's a way of training the model. Okay, then after training the model, you want to understand how is your prediction performance? How is your prediction performance? There, what you want to do, we are using another method. Okay, another method that is called the score method. By using the score method, you can understand how well your model is fitted. How well your model is fitted by using the score method. Okay, you can check how well your training things were done and how well your testing things are done. Okay, that means what is your accuracy? Okay, I will here. Now you can see 1.0. 1.0 means 100%. That 100% thing is happening because of you are having a very small data set. Okay, then it will be like overfitting. That's why you are getting 100% accuracy. But normally, you have to have like 10,000 at least data. Then you are not getting like 100,000. Even you are getting 100,000 values, you can see like here some kind of anomalies are occurring. Okay, anomalies are occurring. Here in our data set, there are no anomalies, but actually the anomalies are occurring. That's why the thing is going like this way. Okay. So remember, like even you are getting like 100%, this is you are getting 100% because of the low number of data points. And we'll do the same things for check the accuracy of the testing. You can see they are also 100%. This 1.0 means 100%. Okay. Then you can compare the results. That means now your data set, it has some values, and there are some values that you're going to predict. You can check, you can compare your prediction values and your existing values. Existing values are the actual values. So how do you do that one? So you can write the command model.predict, and for your testing things, x_test, you will be storing it as something called pipred, and you can check it with your actual values. I will take this one. And I will write the pipred, pi_pred. Okay, these things are coming. That means these are your prediction values. And now, even it is like comes like array, you can't understand that one. So in order to understand it a more effective way, what you are going to do, you will be making a data frame. Okay, guys, what is this one? Now, in order to understand something properly, you want to compare the things, actual values and the prediction values. So I will be using the earlier way also. I have used a data frame. Now a new data frame. To read the data frame, you are using Pandas. That's why this pd.dataframe. And here you are specifying what are your actual things. Actual values are your test values, The way of writing is first specify actual. Okay, then the column, it is named as actual. And what are comes as the actual values? That is your testing values, y test values. Then prediction values, that is your y predicted values. Okay. Then if you put like df, okay, you will be getting this type of tabular format. Now you can see the actual and the prediction values are the same values. So that's why you are getting 100% accuracy there. Now you want to check it for the new values. Now here what is available there? Our data points, the values that is already existing in our data set. That's those are the things that we have predicted here. But now you want to do what? You want to do it for the new values. Okay, that's the thing what we required actually. So that is what we will be doing. We will be using model.predict and put a new values. Now here you are having like two features. If it is two features, you want to use a 2D array. If it is two features, you want to use 2D array. If it is more features, you want to have square brackets according to that. Now here you can see like only two features, x and y. So any number you can take. Now if it is three features, you can have three squares like this. Okay, that means so this value you are getting the output like this way, adding these things and getting the result. We will use another one and change the things. We'll take like 1, 2, 2, 2 something. That also you are getting the answer. That means it is very well suited for the new samples as well. Now, so far we didn't save the model. If you do not save the model, always you have to return again and again. Okay. So if you save the model, okay, what will happen? You do not want to train it again and again. Okay. So we will be saving our model in a particular file called joblib or pickle. Okay. Here I will be using a file called joblib. Okay. When I save that one, okay, it will be already trained. Okay, you don't want to train it again and again. So again, another library I want to use, that is called the joblib library. And there we will be using this method joblib.dump. And here put the model and give a name for that one. Okay, I have named it as model_joblib. Okay, in order to give a meaningful way. So you guys, what you want to do, first import joblib. Okay, you want to save the file. I will mark down this one. What's that? Save the file. Save the file. So first of all, you want to import joblib. For joblib, and you want to give this method joblib.dump. Okay, there in the parenthesis model and this one, any name. Okay, any name that you prefer, you can give. Okay, any name. I will take this name. Okay. Then you want to load it. Okay, that model you want to load. Again, model equals joblib.load. By this way, you can load to this name. Okay. Okay. Now, in that way, you can save. You can, what is this wrong? Because I have used this, this comma is wrong. That's why. Okay. Right. Now it's correct. Now you can check for your the values. Okay, the earlier values, model.predict. Okay. I will take this value and check whether the same thing is coming. Okay, now this you do not want to train. Now it is saved. Okay, answer is coming. Okay, you have saved the model. Now you want to go for the production. When you want to go for the production, guys, you want to first. I mean, you can you remember, guys, the batch learning and the online learning? When you are using the main things we will be using for this purpose, we will be using batch learning, and we will do a project in online learning as well. The batch learning, you want to train your entire data set, guys. Okay, you remember the steps. You want to first train the entire data set. After that, you want to save it, because otherwise you can have to again and again train the things. Now, what I'm going to do, I will train this thing for my entire data set. Okay, and after just use to drink some water. Right. So again, see, guys, this one. These are our variables that we have in our matrix X. I have stored X and Y, and in my Y, that is the target, I have stored sum. Okay. Then what we'll be doing, I'm using my model. It is the linear regression. And here model.fit, there what I'm doing, I will train my entire data set, X and Y. X and Y means the whole data. Whole data of the features is X, and whole data of the target is Y. Earlier, I have trained only for particular value, X train and Y train. I have specified X train and Y train. Here, can you see? Model.fit, go come here and see. Model.fit. Here, you can see model.fit is X underscore train and Y underscore train. Only for one particular set I have trained. But now I have to train for the whole. Okay. So, guys, I will use these things. Okay. All the things I will be taking. Okay, now see here. This X and Y, first of all, you want to give what are these X and Y. After that, what you want to specify what is the model that you are using. And after that, you are fitting it for the whole data set. That's why capital X and Y is there, not just X train and Y train. Okay, then that's okay, the linear regression. Now what do you want to do? After that, you want to save the model. The save the model is the same way that we have used earlier. The same thing you want to repeat the thing. So with the same thing. Therefore, I don't want to give any instructions. Just copy the things and just paste this thing. The same thing that is repeated. Why is that? Again, this comma upset is there. Yes, comma. Right. Now you can check it for one predicted value. I will take this one and paste it here and check it for that one. Okay, you are getting the answer. That means now your entire data set is trained. After that, we have finished all the things. Now we will create a GUI as well. That means now, Solomon, suppose like you want to give the demonstration. So when given a demonstration, you are getting the answer like that way, but the non-technical people, they cannot understand if it is like this. So you want to make an interface and show the things. So in a machine learning, also to make the interface easily, we will be using another library that is called tkinter. Tkinter library we can use. We'll put a mark down here. Creating interface or GUI. Okay, to create an interface, guys, First of all, you want to import this library. Libraries, you have to first import the whole things import. That's why this star mark is there. You are importing everything in the library. After that, to save the model, you will be using this joblib. And you want to create an instance. Okay, instance in the tkinter. That's why this master equals tk thing. This is the Python, guys. Just a small Python. You want to use the small Python knowledge to create the interface. Okay. Then you want to add the title for your interface. Okay. The title name is this one. How do you put the things there? How do you insert the text? Addition of two numbers using ML. Those way you are going to create the things, and you want to give a colors to this one. Okay. I will just take this thing and explain the things, what is happening. And this one is not needed. Okay. Now here, guys, first of all, you are importing this library and you are saving your model. And the master equals tk means this is a tkinter instance. Okay. Instance is like an object. Okay. In order to work with this one, the Python things, you want to have instance. Okay. The name, the master is tk. These are the keywords using. And you want to give a title. The way of writing that one, master.title, and specify what is your title. And there you will be using your text as addition of two numbers using ML, that one. Then you are going to give a color for that one, background color. That's why this BG, and foreground color, this is FG. After that, you are making it as a grid, like what we call like a grid. There you want to show where is the location of this grid. And column span means you are giving a space. Then you want to apply some labels, guys. Okay. That means now you want to insert the first number, insert the second number, put a button to click the things. Okay. So that I have used a small program for this one. The same methodology you can use for the following projects as well. Okay, you can just follow the things. You can then get an idea about the things. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Here I will run this and show you. Then here you are using the function, small function. That function also I will put it here. Here, this one, function. For this thing, actually, the creating the interface, you have to have some sort of knowledge related to Python. Because Python, you have to have the indentation properly. That's why I put like that way. Okay. You see, like shift and enter. I erase there. What are these errors? Label, master, addition of two numbers using. This one. Got it. I will erase these things. First of all, I will import this one, the job lib. That's okay, the job lib. Then job lib library, and after that, this thing, the master. These things. And come to your environment. Addition of two numbers using ML to grid. We'll see with the running things. We'll see. A string literal while scanning string literal. Text addition of two numbers. We'll see. Label equals label. This label. What's the law? Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think I've seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the addition of two numbers using the ML. You see the ML is in black color. So and it's in string. So I think all of them has to be red. So probably there's has to be a space.
Yeah, this part, yeah. We'll get it to the front. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I think now it's going to work.
Okay, good. Right. Very good. You are too curious with the things. Then we'll take this. Now it will. The same way. Here, this one is the whole thing. Now, you are master things. Let's work. Name as, and it is not defined. So because the function you want to specify here, this function. This thing, how to go like this. These things I will take. Cut things. Is it? Right now, I think if you run this thing, right now it is working. Now this is the interface that it is generating again. Three things we have. Right. Okay, we run it again. Shift and enter. Okay, this is the interface. Okay, what I want to explain how this interface is generated. Now, first, this is the title. Okay, our addition of two numbers. Okay, this is that one. This master.title is that one. Add numbers, this thing. Then you want to put a label here. This one. You can see this is a background color and there is a foreground color for the text, and this is like the border there, and you will be having like there is a space. So that's why it is happening here. The label equals label, this one, the master is there, and comma text is this one, the addition of two numbers using ML, that one, and the background color, this background is the black, and the foreground, it is white, and this grid, they are row number 0. This is the first row. That's why this row number 0. And column span, from here, there is a little bit space. That is called the column span. It is 2. Okay. Then after that, this enter first number. There it is starting from the starting edge, and this enter second number. So that only you will be using these things. And this label, enter first number. And it is starting from the row number 1. The same row. Here also the row number 2 there, but column is the same. That's why we did not specify a column there. And after that, you want to enter the things, these things, okay, that is there. And you want to have a button to put the prediction thing. That's this is the way of creating this. And to work these things, you want to have a function. So that is this function. Okay, there we are specifying. You have to enter the data types as float. Okay, you know the float things are getting here, and those the model, the model that you have specified here, that thing also you have to mention. Then those things are working there, and you will be getting the output. Now we'll see. We'll get some values 2, 3, 4, and 1, 4, 5, something like that. When you predict the things, you are getting the output. Okay, this is the whole implementation. Okay, this part will be a little bit tricky for you because the understand all of those things, you want to have the core Python knowledge. If you want, if you are requesting, I will be providing a easy to understand video for you guys. All the Python knowledge which is required for data science, which will be like, I will make it for like 6 hours video. Will take some time, but if you request, I will make a video in order to understand the things. Then all those things understand. If you understand up to this level, that means you know the data science related stuffs. How was the thing, guys? Does it sound good? Did you understand the things? Solomon Jetri, how about the things?
Yeah, I understand some. It's good. I want to practice some of it.
Yeah, you have to do the practice. Okay, I will put the PowerPoint presentation also, and this video also available in our playlist. You can go there. I will show you. Okay, how do you go there now? The channel is this one, Ceylon ranking. This is the lesson we are working with. You subscribe this channel, then all those notifications will come to you. Here, the Ceylon ranking thing, and here is a playlist. Okay, and this playlist, guys, here you will be having the machine learning 25 days series English thing. That is for the Asian guys. Okay, here the 3 videos are available, and for you guys, the Eastern series, now already 2 videos. Now today videos with that one, I will upload it to here. Then you can go through this one. Okay, you can, anything you can refer, and you can work according to that way. The video will be available, and also I will. Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't cut you off. I know, like you're telling me about the videos and stuff, but right, I just was really curious about if you were to compare the content you've introduced us to so far, would you say that this is like introductory, like what, like computer science or something? Like if you were doing this kind of project in undergrad, like like, does that make sense?
Sorry.
Like what kind of, like at what scale would you be right now? Like if in undergrad, like what if you were to do this kind of project? Like what would this be, like a freshman project in computer science?
You are asking what sort of projects that we are going to do here?
Not here, but I'm saying like if you were to compare like, an undergraduate in computer science maybe to the content that we're learning right now, would it be like freshman content?
Yeah, well, the course that we are doing, what is the level of that one? Okay.
Yes, yeah, basically.
Yeah. The level is we are starting it from the very much the basic level, and after finishing this will be your ability will be a master level the data scientist you can become. That means you will be having the ability to do the industrial level machine learning person. That we are starting from the very much things. Okay. After completing this 25 days, that will learn all the, you can do a project, any sort of project related to machine learning once you complete the things. Okay. The one day by day, you will be improve the things.
Okay, cool.
Is it clear? Okay, because we are not doing in these 25 days, we are not doing natural language processing. We are doing machine learning. Machine learning stops. 25 days is machine learning. After finishing this machine learning 25 days, we will be going with the request of the guys, we can go for the deep learning. After that, we can go for the natural language processing as well. Okay, if you are interested with the things, because then only we can, or if by learning all of those things, you can say like you can do any sort of things. Okay, but the machine learning is the heart of everything. Okay, understanding, doing some projects, and hosting those projects. Okay, you can have that. When you are running a company, if you hire a person, he will be doing the machine learning task, but you of course can do all the things what he's doing if you learn this one. Okay, without hiring a person, you may able to do the things. Is that clear, Jedri? Now suppose like you want to do the some financial analytics, and you have to work, you have to predict the things, and not like a simple task. You want to do the high research analytics, and you want to do the things. Okay, it will be some time consuming. You can do a survey and do the things, but you will be doing that thing by your own way without hiring a person. To hire that sort of person per year, you will be taking like $110K. Okay, but you can save that amount by learning this stuff. Is that clear?
Yeah, I was just, that actually speaks to this other point that I wanted to bring up. Yeah, like if you were to interview maybe like a student intern that's like, maybe like machine learning, like just a machine learning intern engineer, like I don't know what that would be. So these are just really good points for like the kind of roles that they could probably, like what level they would be at if they were to do this kind of project.
You're asking what is the level of the machine learning intern?
Yeah. Pretty, I guess so.
So what are the abilities that person should have? Is that the thing you are asking?
Right, like the roles and responsibilities. It would probably say
roles and responsibilities, in the sense he may be able to do the now when you ask him to do a prediction project related to your company, related to your past data. And if you ask him to do a project within like few, like 1 day related to some analytics, he may be able to do that one. That is one thing. Okay, if it is if the data is available by using the certain algorithms, by using the required algorithm, the proper algorithm, he has to do the implementation, and he has to do the predictions. Okay, and he has to give you the report by mentioning, yeah, you have to go like this way. If we go like this way, we will be getting profits at the end of the February. Okay, our company can earn the profits after February or something like that. He has to give you the proper prediction. He has to give. Okay, and also now you want to do social marketing, social media marketing. You want to target a group. You want to target a group to do your promotions, because you are wasting some amount of time without knowing your right audience. Okay, to target the right audience, it will, if you go with the manual thing, it is impractical. So you are him to do the Facebook or any sort of social media through promote your service. Okay, so he has to have the ability to choose a certain algorithm and run that algorithm and identify the target audience and do according to that, give you the guidelines, what is the promotion has to be done like that. And also your financial analytics, those things. I think if you are a startup, if you are running a startup, those are the initial things a machine learning engineer should do. Somehow he has to show you the road path to get the profits. Is that clear?
Yes. So like, let's say, are you teaching right now, I guess, the state of the art of like machine learning, basically by choosing all these libraries and the ways that you are doing it? You know, like this is more like an individual approach that you're going by, you know, but generalist, you know, enough for us to understand.
So I didn't get the point. What's that?
Like you're just teaching, are you teaching us like the way that you would go about a certain project right now, like as you teach it?
Yeah. I'm teaching, yeah. Is the answer clear?
No.
What's that? Well, what's that? Can you elaborate and ask? I didn't get that point.
Yeah, like is this the way that you are? Is this your own individual way of like maybe like programming using like, you know, certain libraries, or is this kind of like just kind of how, you know, the general way that you would teach like computer science, you know, at this level? Because it's really good and it's compact and it's clear, you know, but I'm just wondering, like, is there a better library I could probably be using instead of this one? You know.
Okay, these are the general libraries that we are using in the machine learning. So there are some advanced libraries for the deep learning task, but and also now when we are going for the production environment, there are some concepts called the MLOps. Okay, those things we have to do the things. Okay, but basically this is the way we have to train an individual. Okay, the person who is if he wants to become a machine learning expert, he has to learn all the basics and they follow a certain way. Then he will be learning all those stuff. Did I address your question? Oh, I did. I didn't understand the question. Oh, what's that? Or can you elaborate the question that I can understand? Hello, Jedri? Jedri, are you there?
What's up? You that like to like explain it?
Jedri, go ahead. Yeah.
No, I mean, like, what do you mean? Like, do you want me to explain?
Oh, yeah. Did I address your question, or didn't I address you the question?
Oh yeah, you did. You did.
All right. Okay. You asked, is this the way of teaching machine learning in a generalized way? Is that the question you asked?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
No, I didn't get the question properly. That's why I'm missing out.
No, right. That was the question.
Right. Okay. Then I think the book has already received you in the chat.
Oh,
Solomon?
yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, then we'll wind up the session. Okay, if you have any questions, do you have any questions?
So it's just a quick question. So
Yeah.
have you heard about convolutional neural networks?
Convolutional neural networks, actually it will be coming under the deep learning, but I will be discussing the end-to-end implementation and also relative to the convolutional network at the end of this series. This is
okay. Then I guess probably what I'm doing is deep learning, but probably just getting these basics to help in the when it comes
if
to
you get these things, so that means deep learning means it is the part of the machine learning. Okay, if you get these concepts properly, you can easily understand about the only the difference is you are using another set of libraries. Okay, which is called the TensorFlow.
We are using TensorFlow.
Yeah, by understanding these things, after doing the implementation, you can easily adopt that situation.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Okay. Right. Okay then. Any questions, Solomon?
I think I'm okay for now.
Okay. Right. Solomon, how about you?
I said I'm okay now. I think I'm okay for now. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Right. Then shall we wind up the session? Okay then. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you so much too.
Okay.